Hi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and today is the 5th of July 2022. It's Tuesday, and the time is now 4:53 p.m. Supposed to probably go online about 5, but slightly earlier. I'm actually going to my next appointment. So in the meantime, just yeah, might as well just run the stream. If I can actually get someone on board, then we can have a better discussion, better interaction. Yeah. Okay. Uh, the usual stuff first. Yeah, you can actually communicate with me in this live stream using the chat function itself. You can leave a message, comment, or whatsoever in the down below at the chat box itself. I will come back to you within the stream. All right. The other way is actually via the voice channel where you can actually talk to me on air live via my Discord server. So if you have a Discord account, what you can do is you can go to my Twitch profile and then look for Discord link. Click on it. It's an invitation to my server. So what you can do is you can just actually join the server and then go to the section that says on air live. Click on it. Whenever there's a live session going on, you'll see my name there. Just click on it and then join the voice channel, enable your microphone, as in turn on the microphone, or unmute your microphone for that matter, and we can actually talk to each other live on air. Right, so yeah, basically these are the two methods you can actually communicate with me at this point in time for the live stream. And if you're watching this as a recorded stream, be it on Twitch or YouTube, yeah, feel free to drop me your comments as well, or suggestions or what have you. I mean, just make it free and easy. So there's nothing that you can't comment, I think. Right, if let's say you want to take it to another level, what you can do is you can actually private message me via my social media handle that is either on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, as attached on my so-called Twitch profile. Right. So, yep, everything done. Let me fire up my dashboard first. Right. Okay. Yep. Okay, we are good to go. So, yeah. So, as per yesterday, we don't have a topic for the week itself. So now today, honestly speaking, I still don't have anything yet. I don't know. I don't want to keep having those heavy topics for discussion. So what I'm going to do is probably take something that's actually on a lighter note to talk about. So I think previously we talked about prices of electricity, prices of the petrol prices and stuff like that. So actually for the past couple of days, I'm actually quite tied up with quite a lot of things at the moment. So what are the most commonly talked about topics that's actually at a coffee shop, or so maybe that can also be the topic for this week as well. So I think by the end of today, I will really need to have the topic out because it's already Tuesday and we don't really have much time for much discussion for this particular week. So yeah, we'll see what are the comments, what are the topics that you can have in mind, and then we can actually talk about it. Right. So yeah, so we'll see who's online. Okay. Right. For those who are watching, welcome to the stream. Right. And I think today the camera is a bit kind of low. Yeah. Okay, never mind. It's okay. It's too late to adjust now. But yeah, let's continue. So today my commuting journey is pretty short. I have got one in the afternoon, but I'm actually rushing in between, so I wouldn't want you to see me driving at high speed. So yeah, decided not to use that for my live stream. So now I'm doing the usual evening, not say usual lah, but this the evening run is somewhat similar to yesterday. So I'm actually driving towards MBS side, and yeah, I got ample of time to do it today. So maybe I may drop by McDonald's for a drive-through, like yesterday. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Let's just continue. Okay, so coming back to the topic itself, right? We haven't have anything in mind yet. So I think I have enough of rambling about the rising cost of electricity, petrol, and all those more of a negative connotation kind of thing. So why don't we just discuss on something that is maybe more generic? Yeah, and yeah, so we'll see what the topics that we can have. So let's think about it, okay? Then, okay, right now I'm along this Keppel Road. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I think at this rate of going, I will reach my destination fairly quickly. And yeah, but anyway, it's all right. Uh, okay, so if we run out of things, let me see what the topics that we can actually talk about. Yeah, recently I talked about this, talked about my logo last time round. Anything? Oh yeah, I changed my specs. I changed back my spectacles. It's actually not too fantastic as well because as you can see, I can't exactly read too near. So I think it's probably getting old. Yeah, I can't really see a lot of things much better. I think I noticed that after every stream, I actually download the downloaded stream from Twitch to upload to YouTube. I realized that the camera angle of me is not very flattering. So yeah, so if you are doing live stream, please do certain angles in which makes you look more pleasant. Yeah, I think that would be a plus point. Like, yeah, why am I not doing this? Because actually, this is kind of an accidental stream. So if you are with us for a long period of time, you notice that I don't exactly bother about a lot of things. I just want to, get the things, just want to get this live stream up to get our discussion and stuff. And I think that is more of the essence. It's not so much about me or whatsoever thing, right? So yeah, back to the same thing again. If my client, to you, if let's say you want to do live stream, please don't do the way that I do. As you know, I'm doing this as a mobile live stream as a demo. So yeah, if let's say you're doing it, please set it up properly and yeah, do it properly. Okay. So there's some public service announcement. And yeah, what can I do next? Okay. Why is this bicycle cycling over at the middle of the road? So you got a Grab cyclist going to turn left and you want to keep left and it's on the middle of the lane. So I'm on the second lane, I need to turn left, I'm on the second lane. So cyclists. There's nothing much you can do about them. If you hit them, you're always at fault. And goodness, what are these people doing? Okay, fair enough. Let's continue. Let's see. Is there anything? Oh, no. I think Hari Raya Haji is coming up, right? It's on. Is it this weekend or next weekend? I think it's this coming Sunday, if I'm not wrong. So it's the 5th, right? So I think it's on the 10th. Yes. So it's this Sunday. It's Hari Raya Haji, and so that means Monday is a public holiday, right? So for all of you who are actually working, there's also another day of break, which is Hari Raya Haji, which is on the 10th of July. And well, look at the cyclists. Actually, I can't really show you, but the cyclist is on electric bike and he's like traveling way faster than cars. Well, I don't know what to say about them. Okay, so talking about which, so that will be the only public holiday in July. And let's see, if let's say August would be as usual National Day. And what other public holidays are there? So fortunately, I think the Haji is on a Sunday, so the Monday is also a public holiday. So meaning to say, it's kind of like a long weekend. Yeah, so much so that I think the topic I can think of is, do you prefer the public holiday to fall on the, let's say for example, Friday, Sunday, or Monday, which means to say it's going to be a long weekend? Or do you prefer the public holiday to be in the middle of the week, like let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whereby you can have your usual weekend, then maybe you can apply one day of leave, and then followed by a public holiday on Tuesday, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I think I've really gotten the topic itself for this week. So for public holidays, do you prefer them to be on Friday, Saturday? I'm not too sure if let's say any one of you has got any. I'm not too sure because of the last time what I used to have is 5.5 days. So Saturday, if it's a public holiday, it's like half a day. But I think nowadays, if let's say it's a 5-day work week, if the public holiday is on a Saturday, then I think some of the practice is you have got one more day, like consider off in lieu or something like this, or you can actually make use of that particular extra day to offset certain day off or something like that. I'm not too sure because I'm not actually working as an employee, so I won't exactly know what's the standard for now. So yeah, so that is one. Or maybe I should phrase it like, do you prefer public holidays to fall on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, or would you rather have them on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? And yeah, I think that should be it. Okay, so another thing happened again. So I've got another vehicle who turned into my lane. So actually, if you are driving in Singapore, you really have to look out for quite a lot of things. Last time, I used to look out for cars. Sometimes cars, they don't really follow the lane discipline, so they will come into your lane. I do perfectly understand why lorries, trailers, because they are long vehicles, they have a certain angle. So most of the time, you give way to them, or you will try to avoid their blind spots and stuff like that. But for cars, yeah, you just have to be careful. Then motorcycle as well last time, and then now even worse, cyclists. And cyclists, the thing about cyclists is that you can't exactly spot them because they like to zip everywhere. Then they only appear at the last moment. So yeah. I'm not sure if let's say you have got this experience. Like let's say for example, in Singapore or elsewhere in the world, let's say you've got a junction. So for Singapore, we are right-hand drive. So most of the time, our left turn will be the right of way kind of thing. It's not like you need to give way to oncoming vehicle. So sometimes when you're at this junction itself, when you're actually at the zebra crossing, you notice that there's no cars or nothing, and then all of a sudden, when you want to move off that time, a bicycle just zoom past. So yeah, I think this has been debated for a long time, but things are not being resolved. So as a motorist, of course, we will need to ensure and double ensure and stuff like that. But I think the onus lies on the cyclist itself because at any accident, you're the biggest loser because you lose your life, and you know that you cannot bring back your life anymore. So that's the how should I put it? The key issue. So if the cyclists were to know that the motorists might not be able to see them, so at every of this junction, what you should do, you should slow down, prepare to stop. In the case that the motorists see you, proceed. In the case that the motorist didn't see you, stop. So what's the point of you rushing across? And if let's say the motorist really didn't see you, and there you go. So a lot of, I don't know, I think common sense right now is no longer so common anymore. So which is why we have got a lot of things, a lot of disasters happening, inevitable. So yeah, okay. So right now there's still nothing yet. Okay, um, so I can safely say the topic for this week is about public holidays. Do you prefer them to be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday? Or do you prefer them to be on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? See, I've got another cyclist right here. Right. So luckily he stopped. He's trying to dash across when the lights are in favor of us. Okay, so let's check it out. Well, I'm actually still very, very early and I'm actually over here. Oh yeah, just like I said, I want to go to drive-through, right? Shucks. Should I go? Yeah, maybe I should, from the looks of it. Yeah, maybe what I can do is I will go to the drive-through, just get myself a drink like yesterday, and I will come back here. And then in the meantime, you'll see if, let's say, anyone is online and chatting. Right. Okay, what else? What other things can we talk about? Okay, maybe lower down. July. Yep, public holidays. Oh, I have to maybe make clarifications because if public holiday falls on a Sunday, um, which is already a kind of like holiday, so it will be kind of like compensated in that sense. So that's why if let's say the public holiday falls on a Sunday, the following Monday will also be a public holiday. That's for Sunday. But for Saturday, like what I've just mentioned, it really depends on the probably the company. Some of them they actually do it as a kind of like an off in lieu or an extra day off. Then there are some who actually practice like a Sunday, so which means the following Monday is a public holiday. But it really depends on each and every organization. So there's no fixed and confirmed kind of approach to it. So yeah, that's for that's for the rationale of having a public holiday in the weekend, right? And of course, if let's say you have public holiday on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's actually pretty straightforward. So it's either you work one day, no, you weekend, then work on Monday, Tuesday. Let's say Tuesday is a public holiday, one day rest, then followed by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday rest, Wednesday is a public holiday, then Thursday, Friday. It's a break in between. So it really depends because I get to know people who actually prefer to have um, maybe the public holiday in the middle of the week because they can actually go back to office to settle things that they need to settle. Then one day of break, then after that going back to the office in the middle of the week or something like that, right? I don't know because everyone has got their own preference, so that's why we have got this as the topic for this week itself for discussion. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what other things we can talk about. Um, Movies. Yeah, I think Thor is coming on air this week, sometime this week. So what else? What other things I can talk about? Nothing much actually. So, okay, good. We are 20 minutes into the stream. So let's wait for another maybe 2 or 3 minutes. If let's say there's nothing, then I can actually knock off. Right. So after which I will post the topic for this week onto my Discord, so-called the text channel. And it's under social media and Twitch. So you have the topic over there, and then you can actually cast your vote. Or alternatively, you can actually discuss live when we next stream live on air on Twitch, right? Yeah, so that settles it. Great. Okay, so what are things that you guys want to know about? Just feel free to let me know. Oh yes, another thing, very important. Not say very important, but it's something in which I actually have that account for a long time. But I realized I haven't published my page yet, so that's why I don't have any money coming in. Okay, it's all about Patreon. There's this program whereby it allows content creator to actually have to start a page, and then they can actually do all their so-called they can actually upload their contents over there, and then people will actually kind of like subscribe to them and either commit to a monthly payment or a creation kind of payment. So that's Patreon. I think it's not so. I'm not really sure if it's very well received in Singapore. I think in terms of the payment wise, if let's say you are subscribing to this so-called this creator's work, you are subscribing at let's say X amount. So I think Patreon at the end of the day will deduct some admin fee, and then it will be X minus the admin fee, and then they will actually give the balance to the content creator. And that's how the content creator can survive. Not say survive, but it's a kind of like a gesture, a token of gestures for their work, and let's say you really appreciate them spending the time and effort to actually do whatever that they want to do. I think, yep, that will be something good. It's actually very popular overseas, I think. Yeah. And there are people who actually promote their Patreon page that you can actually browse. So there are various tiers. Like for example, you pay for the most basic one. It can be like credits acknowledgement and stuff like that. Or if you pay slightly more, there will be merch. There will be merchandise. They can send you T-shirts, umbrellas, or stuff that's related to them for the branding, right? So it really, really, really depends. Now for my Patreon, there's only one tier, which is only like 5 Sing per month. That is just for a token of appreciation. And if let's say you want to do more, you can just feel free to let me know. I will actually do more for you, right? So in a way, yeah, if let's say I'm doing this mobile live stream, if you understand, petrol is actually not very cheap nowadays. Yeah. But then again, I cannot charge it to you guys because I'm actually doing this along the way, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, just finding excuse to get some donations here and there. But anyway, it's no obligation. Don't really have to do it. Just do it. Just create it so that I know roughly how the interface looks like. And if let's say any one of you would like to do it, at least I have got um something to show. Yeah, not expecting any Patreon subscriber at the moment yet. So yeah, okay. So there's one thing that I can actually so-called share. Oh, the link is actually at www.patreon, as in Patr. Can't remember. Is it OE or TROEN or UN.com and slash my name, Garrison Teo. GARRISONTEO. Right. So yes, coming back to this thing, I would like to make a clarification. My name is spelled as GARRISON, not GARRISON, no, GARISON, right? Something to talk about. And I feel so happy about it because I recall all this there are some times in which, I actually wanted to, okay, maybe I can actually clarify this and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I think this is a good time for me to do so. And most of the time, I don't really remember. So it's like only after the show, yeah, I should have just clarified it. Oh, yeah, I should have said this and that. And that. But most of the time, it's over. And then I think if you notice recently, um, I don't really do so much more for the live stream in the sense that when I am actually doing this for my client to actually show as a demo, then followed by the subsequent few weeks that's back in March or April, I kind of like do it on a daily basis because, as you know, I actually work 24/7. So on a daily basis, I always travel and then I always select the longest route for the day to do it as the live stream. That is back in the early part of this year. So as I approach the second quarter until now, I think things get bogged down a bit more. So I tend to miss like maybe oh, Thursday. I think Thursday is the day where I actually pack most of the stuff because I need to prepare for Friday, which is the final day before the weekend. So most of the time Thursday I won't be really streaming. Yeah, so that's about it. And sometimes Wednesday as well. So if you notice that recently I probably cut down on my actual number of live stream, is because of other work commitment and stuff like that, and also because of the dropping in viewership. So nowadays there isn't many people watching live and engaging. So that's why most of the time I'm talking to myself. I think this is actually not very fantastic. If let's say I do this and then I save it on YouTube, it's like most of the time I'm talking to myself. So I've really no idea what's going on. But then I'm no, you're just monitoring the situation. And if let's say it's really like no one is viewing and stuff like that, then probably I will call it a day. And unless I find something else interesting, otherwise I think that will be it for this channel, right? So that's how short lifespan of a channel can be. So it really depends on how individual works on it. So that's why people like influencers, not influencer, not disease, not sickness, like influencers, YouTubers and stuff like this. They are really really working pretty hard to come up with content for collaborations for stuff like this. So you really have to salute them in the dedications of their work, right? And then having said that, sometimes some of these public figures, they do have their own team of people working behind them, you know. So I think in a way I'm actually trying to promote for myself. Yeah. So these back end people, they're actually pretty important as well. So please do not neglect them, right? Mm. Okay, coming to a drive-through. So like yesterday, I'm going to order my drink, and you're witnessing the drive-through as well, which is weird. But anyway, since you guys are here already, and yeah, let's see how it goes.
Hello, good evening. May I
Hi.
take your order?
Hi, can I have a large iced lemon tea?
Okay, pardon?
A large iced lemon tea.
Large ice lemon tea.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all.
Yeah,
Alright,
thank
please
you.
verify and put that, alright?
Yeah, thank you.
$1.35.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Indo, for correction.
Thank you. Right, done. Okay. Okay, just give me a moment, huh?
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, wait, let me see.
Let's try again.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, thank you.
Miss Indo for correction.
Thank you. Right. Okay, done. So next thing is to pick up my drink. Right. Let's see. Okay, there isn't anyone on board, so I think I can safely end the stream. It's now like, oh, close to half an hour of stream. Goodness. So I'm actually like a madman talking to myself for half an hour. Okay, so right, I think I can actually have an end the stream. Yeah. So if you're wondering why I don't do night stream, this is the kind of images you'll be seeing at night. So if the environment is dark and the brake lights of the car in front is shining on my face, you will actually see the live stream mostly in red. Right. It's not because of the red filter is on, but it's because of the lighting condition. Right. But at night we also can't do things like this, like to shine the light on ourselves because it's kind of like illegal to drive with the lights on. Yeah, so now the lights on. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Just turn it off. Okay, so I think yeah, that's the reason why I don't stream at night. So you won't see me streaming at night. Okay, I think that's good enough for today. So the topic is for the week itself is about the public holidays, and I will upload them onto the Discord text channel. You guys can actually have a look at it. And tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to stream or not going to stream. Schedule looks a bit packed, but I'm not sure if I can actually squeeze in anything from there. If I can, I will actually put it on the Discord and create an event. Otherwise, if you don't see me, then if you don't see me tomorrow, then Thursday, I'm not so sure if you're going to see me. Then after it's Friday, right? So yeah, see you guys the next time I come online. And if let's say you have anything you want to to verify, to check, to comment, or to speak to me or whatever thing, just feel free to drop a message at my social media handle. You can private message me, but please do take note. You need to let me know um, you find me via Twitch and you're actually a viewer from my Twitch stream. So at least I know I'm talking to the people who are viewing my live stream. Right. Enough said. So thank you for watching. Take care and goodbye.